Hi, I'm Joel Book, Director of E-Marketing Education for ExactTarget. 2007, by anyone's estimation, has been another outstanding year of performance for email marketers. In fact, the DMA, the Direct Marketing Association, recently released the results of a special study designed to measure the return on investment of several direct marketing media. Email, by a wide margin, was found to be number one in delivering ROI. And in the opinion of the DMA and the results of the research, email marketing is now delivering an astounding $48 for every dollar invested in it. Clearly, email marketing has become the workhorse channel for one-to-one marketing for most business-to-consumer and business-to-business organizations. For 2008, in this issue of perspective, several of our team members here at ExactTarget have taken time to spotlight several of the trends and even make a few predictions on the key success factors, the key trends that will be driving email performance in 2008. From design to deliverability, our team has weighed in on those factors they feel will clearly be separating the contenders from the pretenders in email marketing for 2008.
For 2008, more relevancy than we've ever seen before. Relevancy in terms of the message. When we communicate with a customer, they've interacted with the website, time to reach back out to them, as well as the product. We're going to be able to refine which products a specific customer sees like never before. The other half of that is, aside from more relevancy in our message, how that message is delivered. You know, email, and I realize these are email trends for 2008, but email is going to be complemented by RSS and mobile messaging. The important thing is to allow your customers to self-select. Let them have the choice. I see relevance really sliced into three pieces. One is the relevance of when, noting that there are different times when you want to interact with a customer, and it's been really challenging for a lot of merchants to be able to identify when that specific moment is that they should begin dialogue with a customer. The relevance relative to message. Treating and talking to our customers uniquely based on their value to my business. And finally, relevance relative to product in and of itself. Different people buy different products for different reasons, so let's refine our approach and be able to put the right product in front of the customer.
They need to engage in the subject line, entice in the preview pane, and elicit a response above the fold. These are critical factors and critical iterative steps to engage and entice the customer in the brand as well as the message. This is probably more and more critical in 2008 than anything we do, because if you create a brilliant and a motivating design that is invisible due to image blocking or is non-functional in certain email clients, your message isn't visible to the client and therefore not going to deliver performance results. Testing for rendering is a critical performance metric for 2008.
Content is no longer king. Really, reputation now trumps content. And your sender reputation, meaning the impression of you and your IP address, which is the mail server from which you send mail, the impression that ISPs have of you and your ability to send primarily to opt-in names, sending content that doesn't trigger complaints, things like that are going to be the number one driver of deliverability, rather than a lot of marketers tend to think it's having a $ or the use of the word free in their subject line that's going to affect their deliverability. Whether or not you end up in the inbox, the bulk folder, has more to do with your reputation. In 2008, it's going to be more important than ever. We now have about 46% of companies authenticating their mail and nearly 85% of Fortune 500 companies authenticating their mail. And what that means is using one of the top authentication technologies such as Sender ID, SPF, or domain keys to differentiate your brand and email that comes from your brand from spam. So what this does is it allows ISPs to look more favorably upon your mail knowing that it's authenticated.
One of the things that we're really predicting is going to be big in 2008 will absolutely be the usage of video with email. When you include a link in your email to video, it's driving engagement, and it's driving increased response rates to email. It's driving huge increases in actual conversions or purchase. It is having an enormous impact on open rates or click-throughs, driving click-through rates of 22 to 25% higher than normal. And on conversion rates, it's having a doubling impact. We are now going to begin to see a more expressed effort made to use email as part of an integrated multi-channel strategy. The difference is that it's not so much that multi-channel marketing has not been around for years, it has. I think now what we're beginning to see is the increased use of email alongside permission-based voice messaging and permission-based text or SMS messaging. More and more marketers are really beginning to listen, I think, to their customers, and customers are saying, this is the way that I want to receive the information or the offers from you.
Triggered email sends are no longer in the hands of the website or in the hands of the IT staff. Marketers are gaining control of what goes out and how often it goes out in regards to triggered email sends. Those triggered sends now have the same look and feel, the overall brand integrity that standard marketing messages have. So instead of having two separate voices with triggered sends and traditional email sends, those triggered sends are now having the same look and feel, the same branding as standard emails. We always talk about being relevant to your subscriber, sending dynamic content that a subscriber is interested in, and triggered email sends is really taking that relevance to the next step. It's really sending an email based on some activity taken by the subscriber. I do something and you send me an email because of that action.
We are seeing more and more need and want to streamline business processes across best-of-breed solutions. So organizations are now coming to their vendors, web analytic companies, CRM companies, and email marketing companies and saying, I'm using your best-of-breed web analytics tool, your best-of-breed CRM tool, and your best-of-breed email marketing tool. Now I want them all three to work together. So as an example, we've partnered with WebTrends and Microsoft to deliver a packaged product that allows someone to utilize web analytics information from WebTrends within their CRM solution delivered by Microsoft to then trigger emails based on that web activity.
Our clients are acknowledging that subscribers are either highly engaged, somewhat engaged, low engaged, or not engaged at all in an email program. And that's defined by a subscriber's open rate, their click-through rate, their conversion rate, or some other metric that the client has determined as the indication of some sort of engagement in the email campaign. And when we talk about engagement, we're seeing more and more that clients who are paying attention to how engaged a subscriber is and then communicating to those subscribers in a different way are reaping the results.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this issue of Perspective and have learned a little bit from several of my colleagues on the key trends and key success factors that will be shaping the face of email marketing for 2008. If you'd like to know more about how to improve email marketing performance, learn more about some of the key best practices and success factors that we know are going to be paramount to improving email performance in 2008, I'd invite you to go to the ExactTarget website right now. Go to the resources section and download our newest white paper titled The Forecast. In it, you'll find plenty of insight, plenty of success factors, best practices, case studies about what the winners will be doing in 2008 to improve not only email marketing, but one-to-one marketing performance. Again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next month here at Perspective.